So a big question that I've been seeing from quite a few people is, will the iPhone XR actually get iOS 17? Basically, will the iPhone XR get iOS 18, not 17, it already has 17. And for that answer, we 100% don't have an answer for that. We can only assume. We have no insider information or anything like that. But if we can kind of take a trip down memory lane and kind of see exactly what Apple did in the previous years, we might be able to get an answer here. So if we take a look at what Apple's basically done the last couple of generations with iPhones that got dropped in terms of support, we can take a look at the last ones that got dropped, the iPhone 10, iPhone 8, and iPhone 8 Plus. Those particular iPhones did end up getting dropped in terms of support, and it was honestly kind of a sad thing. I felt like Apple could have easily kept supporting those phones, but even then on iOS 16, I feel like that was a decent version of software for those things to end off. So why is that important to think about? Because those iPhones dropped in terms of 3s. Before that, Apple was dropping iPhones in terms of 2s. So before we had the iPhone 6s, 6s Plus, we had the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus. Those iPhones got drop support at the same time. The iPhone 6, 6 Plus, and the iPhone 5s both got drop support at the same time too. So if we kind of take a look at what Apple kind of did there, we are overall seeing basically a trend where Apple is dropping multiple iPhones at the same time rather than one generation of devices. I would consider the 10 and the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus kind of two generations of iPhones. Even though they came out the same year, they were very different phones for the most part. And within this specific year for iOS 18, there is a chance, now this doesn't mean that Apple's 100% going to do this, but there is a slight chance that Apple could actually go through and basically drop or discontinue these iPhones. So I think with iOS 18, I wouldn't even say it's like a 50-50 chance. I would probably say it's like a 60-40 chance that the iPhone XR will probably not get iOS 18. Now, on the flip side, I still think there's like a 40% chance that these iPhones could. And within that 40% chance, there's a chance that the iPhone XR is going to get iOS 18, so will the XS and XS Max. And within iOS 18, once iOS 18 is done, then both the iPhone XR, XS, and XS Max and the iPhone 11 and 11 Pro, 11 Pro Max are all going to get discontinued on iOS 18. So there is a slight chance Apple could do something like that. If there is from the way iOS 17 kind of started with it kind of having some weird issues, but now it being fairly stable, I think there's a chance Apple may drop support of the iPhone XR on iOS 18, on iOS 17. But again, it's just one of those things we're going to have to wait and see what happens. But if I had to kind of estimate, that's essentially what I'm thinking about with the iPhone XR in this particular case. So that pretty much covers it up there. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that'll mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.